Hey everybody, welcome back to another Reddit Ace War recap video. Today I have what finished yesterday, the RCS War Tournament Week 2, where we were facing Reddit Hotel, another member of the RCS, the verified RCS clans. Just showing you some stats about what was going on there. We had MJ doing a great job with dipping bullying Town Hall 10s. One of them was a pretty good base, the other one was a ring style base, which I'll show you later in the video. Two of the attacks are going to be focused on those ring type bases, and one is going to be a bully and one is going to be a 10v10, and then another one's going to be a dip from a 10 to a 9.5, just to show our guys and everybody out there that's watching how to sometimes you get panicked in these high pressure wars and think that it's something that you get more nervous than you should be in a normal random war. It's the wrong one there. But if you just execute the right way and choose the right plan, then you shouldn't have a problem doing it. So this is that ring style base that MJ is hitting. And this was a fresh hit for those of you that are curious. If you are curious, a little under-leveled defenses here. We did outweigh them pretty nicely, and MJ is one of our CWL participants. So just good warm-up for him getting ready for this week where we're facing one hive. He takes a jump, actually, and you think that his bowlers might split here, but it shouldn't matter that much because the majority of them are going to go the one direction, and you see that they're going south with a couple healers and towards the center. Pops his Warden ability when the CC gets onto his bowlers, that dragon and that loon there, and his queen is not really taking care of them at the moment, so that dragon could be wreaking havoc on this raid. Queen did walk around the edge of the base. That's where she's hanging out. And the bowler splitting did not really impact him whatsoever. His king is still doing just fine. With those giants, they're taking out the defenses up top. Queen circling the base down bottom with a couple bowlers and a healer, and they're going to take care of everything fine. And the queen will meet up at the top on cleanup and there as the king goes down. Could have gone a little bit better if the queen had gone inside, but choose a plan that works. Ring style bases are bad against mass bowlers. If you're a Town Hall 11 versus 10, they're also bad. He still has the ability here, so he's going to have no problem with that dragon whatsoever. Let's just watch. He drops it right away. And just 3 more point defenses. There goes one. Not being targeted by the archer tower yet. Comes down a little close at the end. Still has 5 minions there. He drops some to aggro that archer tower so that they're off of the queen. So, solid. You adjust, you make adjustments as things are going on. Just choose a strategy that works for the base, and you should overpower it just fine on a dip. This is a 10v10 triple. This is a legitimate base janky, or at least an anti-3 base, I should say. The centralized air defenses is not the best. You're going for the queen, you're going for an inferno if you can, and an air defense, and the CC. And they're all here grouped up. And then they're within range of another air defense and an expo. And if you get that deep with that kill squad, then you might even be able to get this air defense, a sweeper, another expo, an inferno, an air defense. You could wipe out the entire core of this base if you go heavy enough. So, excuse me, there are things that are bad about this design, but at least it's an anti-3. It's not an anti-2 like a ring style base is for a 10v10. And he just sends in a golem, bowlers, heroes. Nothing too crazy here. Drops a poison on those loons. And he's keeping his bowlers a little bit back from the loons. The golem went in a little earlier to make sure that they were going to stay alive a little bit longer. He has both air defenses down and an expo. Queen's gone, CC's gone. Got the inferno and 1 air sweeper, and his queen is still alive in the core. Now at this point he started his La Lune portion from the north. And this is where he gets a little unfortunate. This Tesla pops for him, and then another one pops about right here. So this pack of loons doesn't take out those. There, you're going to see it. They don't take out those defenses up top there. So he actually has to drop in a couple more in a second after his queen takes out that Tesla. So it should have been an even more overwhelming raid had he known that those Teslas were there. But again, makes the adjustment and does fine. He still has a rage, which he is saving You're tempted to drop it right here to get this pack of loons onto that air defense, but he's going to pause a little bit and make sure that they get on the air defense, which is already low, to the air sweeper, and then over here a little bit quicker. There it goes. And he rages up that second pack. They all move over. They don't take out the king, unfortunately, and that makes this a closer raid towards the end here, but the queen is still alive circling the base. He dropped a cleanup wizard over there. He drops another one right there on the elixir storage. And that grounded expo is going down, and those loons will circle and do cleanup. They'll meet up the queen. Something will pick off that CC in the middle. Shouldn't be a problem here. Very crucial attack by Janky, who again is... there you go, the loons get the king there. None of that parity with them circling around trying to get him forever. It worked on that raid. Janky's becoming one of our more regular members. He is from Nova. Again, our sister clan, as Crescu is, the next attack I'm going to show you. And Janky is becoming a regular. He's definitely here every week for CWL. He's very valuable. One of our best 10v11s. This is Crescu hitting that ring style base, and look at what he has cooked. He has bowlers. He has bowlers in the... No, he doesn't have bowlers in the CC. He has giants in the CC. And he has Valks. And the purpose of the attack is to get this queen walking south. That's why he uses a baby dragon up here. Not sure it was necessary because it's going to find a seeking air mine here. And really he cleared 3 buildings, 2 of which were, or 4 buildings maybe, 2 of which were builders' huts. So dropping the queen on the southern side of this corner should ensure her to walk south anyways, but he chose to use that baby dragon to funnel. And that air sweeper is not going to be a problem for his queen walk. Lower level expo isn't going to be a problem. Dropping a whiz a little bit early just to help things move along. And you'll see he's going to have a little bit of an issue with the wall breakers here. Doesn't matter because he has a jump for his Valks later on. I should have noted he used a poison on the queen instead of having to use his ability or excess rages. So now he can use a rage for the king. Doesn't need to use the second poison there. He's saving that poison for the clan castle troops. Now that that archer tower is locked on, he has no problem with that whiz down there. Does find a Tesla or 2 on the way. And in a second, he's going to start his bowler portion. Really long developing, and there's his ability. I wanted to save that last rage, so he didn't use it there. Really long developing queen walk, and here goes a golem. Bowlers are going to funnel a little bit, stay behind that golem. Here's a poison for the CC. That dragon could be a problem. And there goes the CC giants. Wall breakers come in to break right around the wizard tower, and they get in just fine. And now we're going to send the Valks. There's the jump. So he has his tanking troops up top here, circling the base. The bowlers are comfortably behind. Those giants are going to take care of the Inferno multi-target because there's so many giants in there with the king and the golem. So they should stay up with the bowlers behind them. The Valks are going to go in. And what wins this raid for him, unfortunately, a giant bomb there. What wins this raid for him is saving that freeze spell. Maybe you want to drop it right now. I've seen it happen, but there's no need to. He's going to get the town hall. They're going to get out of the range of the Inferno, and he saves the freeze for right now, and it's going to last the entire time until the Valks take it out. And unfortunately, another giant bomb. But his Valks survived long enough to get the Expo and the Inferno, and at this point, the queen is still up with a healer, as the bowlers are, so there's nothing else that's going to be a problem for Crescu. Again, another important 3-star, 10v10, they always are, especially in this war for us, it was valuable as those healers go down and the base goes down. So nice job from him. Crescu, you see him in our CWL, his Town Hall 9 is green, but to match Reddit Hotel, we needed some lower Town Hall 10s, so we had Crescu come in. This is Pan, who's one of our elders. He's a Town Hall 10, lower weight, heroes are only, you can see, 28-31. I wanted to show this, he's hitting a 9.5 here, does have max Teslas. The Expos are grounded. Again, you get a little nervous when you're doing high pressure wars and you're overthinking too much. Pan does this a lot for us in random wars where he'll just have to hit a 9.5 or something, and he takes a similar army to this every time. It's just going to overpower the base if you do it right. 2 golems, funnel, a lot of bowlers, CC bowlers, rage, jump, back end hog. And things that I've seen go wrong, not with Pan because he's pretty successful with this almost every time, is people trying to do surgical hogs at this point. Okay, you have Town Hall 9 defenses. Your level 6 hogs are not going to have a problem. He's going to double poison. No, he doesn't double poison. That I was going to point that out later. He saves a poison for the skeletons and the king back end. He misdrops a little bit, but he does get the king and most of the skeletons in it. Your hogs are so strong at Town Hall 10 compared to Town Hall 9 defenses. Look at, just mass drop them. Do the old Chinese wall and just get them all going. Heal the entire pack. He finds a giant bomb here, so that heal is worthwhile. Here's that poison drop. It was a tiny bit off. The later skeletons are going to miss the poison. There's no reason to be cute and put 3 on a defense or 2 on a defense, and if you put them on the wrong place, then they're going to be picked off little by little, and then your pack of 18 hogs that he brought turns into 9 real quickly, or even less. So just dropping them all at once, he knows that they're going to circle the base from 9 to 3 going counterclockwise. Why not? You're Town Hall 10 on a 9.5 with Town Hall 9 defenses. Just do it. So wanted to point out, on a dip, this is the sort of thing you should do. And you see that golem is still at full health. Raging up bowlers, that happens sometimes. They tend to go in front of the golem, and then they die off before the golem actually pops. But at this point, it should speed up. It's just cleanup. This is mostly for our members and giving Pan some credit for being very high percentage on his, if you want to call them dips, but hitting 9.5s, which he does pretty regularly. Very high percentage while he does it using this type of attack. Same thing could work on Town Hall 9s, obviously, if it's working on a more spread 9.5. And that's actually all that I'm going to show you from this video. This is week 2 of the RCS War Tournament. Week 3 is coming up. We face Reddit Oak. They take a week off in between each matchup, so we have another week to plan and get it going. So you should see a recap video in about 2 weeks with that. We are 2-0 in our division, as I think a couple others are. I haven't checked the standings. I assume that some others are, at least, based on what I know about their clans. And we look forward to continuing and seeing how we could do in the RCS tournament, shadowing the CWL. Thanks, guys, and be sure to check us out on Twitter at Reddit Ace Clash. If you're a Town Hall 9 to 11, we're always recruiting, looking for more people to come and join our family. If you saw our last video, we're pretty chill when it comes to the elite community, if you want to consider us that. We don't even consider ourselves that. We just think that we want to challenge ourselves and push ourselves and see what we can do, how we can make a splash in what we're doing. So check us out. Come try us out. See if you like us. Pretty cool people. Thanks, guys.